Hi, it's Erin from Book Things and Baubles, and today I'm going to show you how to add text into your Glowforge project from Inkscape. So to start off, you're going to want to open up Inkscape. I like to set up my page so that it shows everything in inches, and I usually like to set it up so that the page is about the same size as the Glowforge bed. So I usually set it up so it's 19 inches wide and 11 inches high. So I'm going to start off showing you the wrong way to add text from Inkscape into your Glowforge project. So here I'm just doing a little example. I'm making a little circle that is going to be cut out, and then I'm going to add some text to it. So I'm going to go over onto the left hand side, click the text, and then type out the text that I want. So for this, I decided to do Merry Christmas since we're done with Halloween and Christmas is coming up. And then I go over and choose a font that I like. I've downloaded tons and tons of fonts, and so I have a lot of cute ones to choose from. And so I found this cute one that's pretty Christmassy, and I add it into my design. So the idea is that this is going to be engraved into the wood in my Glowforge, and I'm changing the color of the text so that Glowforge knows that it's doing a different function for the text and a different function for the circle. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to save this file as an SVG and upload it to the Glowforge app online. So as I upload this file, you're going to notice in the bottom right hand corner a notification pops up that says this design has text. What Glowforge does is it removes the text from your design, which is not what we want. So let me show you how to stop that from happening. Back in Inkscape, you'll want to select your text and then go up to the top and select Path. You're going to choose the first option, which is Object to Path. Next, you're going to go to Object and select Ungroup. What this does is it turns your text into an SVG path. So now you'll see there's little blue boxes around each letter because each letter is now its own path. So the Glowforge will recognize this as a pattern to be cut or engraved rather than text, which it just wipes out. So after making these changes, now when we upload the file to the Glowforge, it recognizes the text as a path to engrave instead of wiping out the text. So this looks much better than our first attempt. So after you've changed your text into a path, there's actually a lot of really cool things that you can do in Inkscape to then upload to the Glowforge. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating like a little Christmas ornament type thing. So I'm creating a smaller circle to go inside the bigger circle because what I want to happen, the vision that's going to happen after this, is the Merry Christmas text is going to be cut out and floating kind of in the middle of this circle. So I decided that I made the circle a little too big. So I ended up changing the size of the inner circle so that it was a little bit smaller, so that instead of having a ton of wood on the outside, the biggest part of the text could actually be the Merry Christmas. And then I ended up losing my second circle, so I had to go back and undo some stuff. But I ended up just making the inner circle 1/2 inch smaller than the outer circle, and then inside of Inkscape you can center all of that. I'll have another video showing you those kind of tips and tricks with Inkscape, but today I'm just going to focus on text and adding text and making that look kind of cool in your Glowforge. So now that we have the text separated as a path, I'm making sure that all of the letters are connected somewhere either onto the circle or onto another letter. The reason that I'm doing this is because the Glowforge will cut out along the letters, and if there's just a free hanging letter, it's not going to end up on the final cut, and it'll just be left on on the garbage pile floor of the Glowforge, on the honeycomb of the Glowforge, and it won't come out as one single piece of wood. So what I'm doing now is I'm just scooting all of the letters individually over so that they're touching one another, and then making sure that the edges of each word, so the M in Mary and the C in Christmas and the last S in Christmas, are touching the outside edge. This can kind of be a long process, but bear with me because it looks so cool once you learn how to do this. So again, I'm just scooting everything over so that I know everything is touching and has some kind of anchor somewhere, so that when it goes into the Glowforge, everything is connected. So this entire design is going to be one single piece of wood that's just cut out. I thought about making the Mary bigger to make it go across all the way, because that can give the words and the letters some more stability, but I didn't really like how it looked. So I decided just to go with this. So once you have everything connected and looking how you want, you're going to want to select everything that you want unified. I usually do this by drawing a big box around everything. Then you'll go to Path and click Union, and it will unify all of those paths so that you have just one single path, one single design that the Glowforge will cut out. So everywhere that is black is going to get cut. So it ends up looking super cool. Now it's time for the fun part. You upload your designs into the Glowforge and start printing. And there you have it. That is how to add text to your Glowforge design from Inkscape. And make sure you never get any missing text or any of those pesky little text errors again. If you liked this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I upload these videos every single Wednesday. Thanks for watching!